Everything we know about Squid Game Season 2. If you binge-watched Netflix's Squid Game and are still suffering from nightmares, you might want to prepare yourself for some more restless nights. Since the dystopian thriller series hit our screens in September, it's become Netflix's #1 must-see show across 90 countries and the streaming platform's most successful non-English show. It soon also became Netflix's biggest ever series launch, surpassing Bridgerton's record earlier this year, and the hashtag Squid Game now has over 27.5 billion, yes, billion views on TikTok. Fans of Squid Game have been hooked by the show's disturbing plot, which sees 465 people, all with serious debt issues, compete in 6 children's games over 6 days to win £28 million or $38 million. The losers? Well, most of the show's characters suffer gory deaths, but not before we've all become obsessed with them and theories about that open ending. Over Halloween weekend, Squid Game baby costumes became the #1 term on Google's top trending rankings. 3 primary schools, New York, ended up banning Halloween costumes inspired by the show, and Netflix commissioned a huge replica of the unsettling red light, green light doll from episode 1 to loom over Sydney, Australia for All Hallows Eve. Talk about creepy, right? Has Squid Game Season 2 been confirmed? Yes, it has now. After much speculation and serious badgering by hopeful Twitter users, Squid Game has indeed been confirmed for a second season. On November 9, 2021, creator Hwang Dong-hyuk spoke to Associated Press and confirmed what we had all been lusting after, that new episodes of the hit TV show are indeed on their way. Hwang Dong-hyuk, the director, creator, writer of Squid Game, wrote, here's an English translation. So there's been so much pressure, so much demand, and so much love for a second season. So I almost feel like you leave us no choice. But I will say there will indeed be a second season. It's in my head right now. I'm in the planning process currently. But I do think it's too early to say when and how that's going to happen. So I will promise you this, Gi-hun will come back and he will do something for the world. The South Korean filmmaker recently spoke about the show's success, telling Associated Press that fans left him with no choice but to bring Squid Game back for a second run. There will indeed be a second season. It's in my head right now. I'm in the planning process currently, but I do think it's too early to say when and how that's going to happen. Speaking exclusively to RadioTimes.com in October, writer and director Hwang revealed that a second season of Squid Game was not yet fully formed in his mind and presents challenges. And before he does start work, he has another project that he would want to get to work on first, so we may have quite the wait on our hands. There's a film I really want to make, he told The Guardian. I'm thinking about which to do first. I'm going to talk to Netflix. I do realize there are huge expectations for Season 2, he said. It's not that I haven't thought about Season 2 at all, and I also do have a rough framework for it. But I keep asking myself whether I can make it better than Season 1. I do not want people to get disappointed over the new season. He went on to explain that he may even try to incorporate some of the many fan theories that are circulating online to help him create a pleasing show. If I ever make Season 2, I will try to look up those many ideas, and of course, if there are any good ones, I can bring them into the story, he said. Since I prefer writing alone, maybe all these ideas on YouTube can function as my writer's room. Or maybe I can even ask the fans on social media to give ideas. In the meantime, I will try and think more while I work on films. So, there you go. If you want to help speed up the process of the next season, maybe you need to develop some great theories and post them on social media. You never know, you might end up in the virtual writer's room. Is Squid Game a limited series? While Squid Game has never been advertised as a limited series, the show's creator Hwang Dong-hyuk told Variety at the end of September that he had no immediate plan to write a second season and didn't have any well-developed ideas for a follow-up season. It is quite tiring just thinking about it, he added. Hwang also told RadioTimes.com in an exclusive interview that he's asked himself whether he can make a second season that is better than Season 1, adding, I do not want people to get disappointed over the new season. It also took Hwang over 10 years to get Squid Game to our screens after several studios rejected the project for its bizarre concept, so it would be understandable if the Korean director had only envisaged the hit Netflix series to run for one season. Hwang has since said that the show will be returning for a second season, so I guess that answers that question. Squid Game Season 2 cast. It's probably no spoiler to reveal most of the Squid Game cast who played the 456 in Season 1 won't be returning for Season 2. The nature of the series means that contestants are killed when they are eliminated from the game, so unless the new season took the form of a prequel or had flashback sequences, we won't be seeing many returning cast members or characters. It is a spoiler, however, to note Lee Jung-jae could return as the winner of the first games, Sung Gi-hun. There's no guarantee of this, of course, but the possibility remains open depending on where the creator and writers would want to take it. Lee recently told Entertainment Weekly that he would of course want to return for Season 2, but at this point doesn't know how the story will turn out. I've received so much love and support from viewers, of course, I have to play him again if there is a Season 2. But at this point, I don't know anything about how the story is going to turn out, or how the characters are going to change, or if there's going to be any new characters added to the series. I don't know anything right now. And I also don't know whether Gi-hun's role was still the main role, or like a minor role on the side. But whatever it's going to be, of course, I would have to say yes. We also met the recruiter of the games in the first season, so it's likely revered actor Gong Yoo will make an appearance in Season 2, perhaps to delve more into the behind-the-scenes of the deadly challenge. Squid Game Season 2 plot theories. While Sung Gi-hun triumphed during the first games, it seems the horror isn't over yet. He discovers the challenges are continuing with a different team, so there's plenty of scope for Gi-hun to become the ultimate hero and stop them all. One thing's for certain, this edition of the game wasn't the first and doesn't seem to be the last, so the series could really go in any direction, in a similar vein to the Saw franchise. Creator Hwang Dong-hyuk recently told The Times that he would like a second season to look at the Korean police after focusing mainly on the contestants in the first season. While I was writing Season 1, I thought about the stories that could be in Season 2 if I get to do one. One would be the story of the frontman. I think the issue with police officers is not just an issue in Korea. I see it on the global news that the police force can be very late on acting on things. There are more victims, or a situation gets worse because of them not acting fast enough. This was an issue that I wanted to raise. Maybe in Season 2 I can talk about this more. So, sum up, we first heard about Netflix's Squid Game back in 2019. It then took another 2 years for filming and production to finish up, so it's likely we wouldn't see a second season until 2023 or even 2024. That brings us to the end of today's video. What are your thoughts on it? Do let me know in the comments down below. Anyways, be sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel to never miss an upload from me.